Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This one's going to be for episode 11 of season 3 of Arrow Midnight City. I like that name. Midnight City has a pretty good ring to it. Yeah, Midnight City. Kind of reminds me of the song Paradise City for some reason. Whatever, aside from the point. So yeah, 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that I never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, Midnight City, episode 11, season 3, Arrow. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, in this episode, you have um, basically you have Brick from the previous episode, Danny Brickwall, which I'm just gonna call Brick. It has a better ring to it. Whatever, you have Brick, and he's basically causing chaos in the city. Um, and yeah, he's basically causing chaos. And then you have I was about to say Rory. No, but you have Roy, Diggle, and L'Oreal and Felicity and Ray Palmer, and they're all trying to stop Brickwell any way possible. L'Oreal, and Roy. They're fighting crime as usual. It seems like L'Oreal hasn't given up on her hopes of being Black Canary. She kind of gave up at the beginning, but she kind of bounced back by the end of the episode, so that was pretty cool. And I mean, yeah, and Felicity, this was kind of a redemption episode for her, because if you guys saw my previous review, I really didn't like her in the previous episode. I found her to be really whiny, really bitchy, just really annoying. And in this episode, I think they wrote her just as just as usual. I don't know why the writing for her last week was just weird, but here I found it incredible. And if you guys are talking about why last week, you do realize she found out that Oliver died. I'm like, yeah, I did realize, but she was kind of in denial even after he died. So yeah, in my opinion, she was kind of under denial after she found out that he died, and that's kind of annoying. And yeah, I mean, when the proof is right there, you should accept it. But yeah, it was kind of a redemption episode for her. I mean, yeah, I kind of expected it, for them to actually get back on track on her character. That was great. Yeah, and then you also have some of the stuff with Malcolm Merlin and Thea. And Malcolm Merlin, he already tells her as to why they need to leave Starting City, which is about Ra's al Ghul and Ra's al Ghul, and how he's gonna come and kill him and her. And Thea, she tells him at the end of the episode that he taught her to stay and fight, and that Ra's al Ghul should be scared of them. That they shouldn't be scared of Ra's, but Ra's should be scared of them, which I thought was pretty funny. Naive, but I do understand where she's coming from. So Malcolm Merlin, he's kind of like, whatever, yeah, sure, we'll stay. And yeah, and speaking about Ra's al Ghul and Malcolm Merlin and stuff, and the DJ that was DJing for Thea's Club, if you guys remember back 2 or 3 episodes ago, he works for Malcolm Merlin. So that's pretty interesting in my opinion. Yeah, you find out at the end of the episode that he works for Malcolm Merlin, or not Malcolm Merlin, sorry, Ra's al Ghul. And then you also have some of the stuff with Oliver. The flashbacks, they were pretty cool. They explain how they got back Katana. They got back Katana, which is the Chinese guy's wife. I honestly I can't pronounce the Chinese guy's name. I'm sorry. So yeah, and then in present day you have the Chinese guy and his wife, and they're taking care of Oliver, and they're basically explaining as to why they have to do the stuff they have to do from now on, to why they do the stuff they do. So I mean, I thought it was a pretty good episode. I still do think there's something odd about it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a pacing, or I'm not used to the fact of Oliver not being Arrow, for so long, or not being him for so long. But something about it, just like, it's okay. It's pretty good, but I do think it could be better. I mean, the action was pretty good. Pretty good development out of Felicity as well as before. Ray Palmer, some pretty good. Though minor, was still pretty good. So I mean, overall, all the character development was pretty good, but just something about it, I don't know, it just doesn't make it great. It's good, but it's not great, and I think that has to be due to the fact that Oliver is not taking up the mantle of the Arrow anymore, for at least for the time being. Which I do like that story arc, but I guess that has to be the reason because I mean everything about it is still pretty good. You know, the acting's still pretty good, the writing's still pretty good. I mean, there are some stuff there that shouldn't be in there. You know, a few things there that kind of bother me, but aside from that, it's all pretty good. I mean, there's this one fight scene in the beginning of the episode where Brickwell and his people are fighting the inside within the police station. And you have Ray Palmer, Felicity, Ray Palmer, Felicity, Laurel, and Laurel's dad, who's the chief, and they're all fighting Brickwell's people. And I thought that was a pretty good scene. That was pretty fun. Ray Palmer, he could defend himself pretty good. Um, L'Oreal shows her dad that she could defend herself pretty good. And yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good episode. I just don't know what it's about, right? I think it has to do with the Arrow and Oliver not being Green Arrow. I think that's my problem right now. Which I do like the current story arc, but that has to be I think that's a problem due to the fact that I'm not liking the show as much as I did about a month ago. Um, Maybe it's just not as exciting. I don't know, but I mean, I still like the show, but it's not great. Now it's just good. So I don't know. Hopefully in the next episode I will think it's great. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I will give it a 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty good episode, but for some reason I just cannot call it great. I don't know. I mean, I can call it great, but for some reason something about it just doesn't scream out it's great. It just screams out really good. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do so yeah, I review TV shows. I review TV shows, comic books, and movies. So definitely do stay tuned for that. Aside from that, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.